Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to use an AI agent for automated blog content planning and scheduling with Pabbly. So as a digital marketer and a content creator, I am receiving requests from multiple clients and businesses related to their blog posts. Manually handling each of their requests and generating blog for each of them at the same time is a time-consuming process. Therefore, I have decided to automate it with the help of AI agent and Pabbly Connect. So now I am maintaining a spreadsheet which contains the details of my clients' requests related to their business requirements and the type of blog which they want and the target audience. On the basis of these details, I want to generate the blog. So here I am going to generate them automatically with the help of AI agent, that is OpenAI, and automatically the blogs generated are going to be added in my Google Docs for further review by my team members. Now to automate this entire process, I am not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills. I am going to simply build the connection between all these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video we are going to learn step by step how to automate content planning for blogs as well as scheduling with the help of AI agent. So as a digital marketer, I am handling the content pages of multiple clients and businesses, and I have a spreadsheet which contains the details related to the blogs which the client require. So the spreadsheet contains the topic keywords on which they want the blog content, their target audience according to their business, the tone in which they want their blog, the format of the blog, and the notes on which we need to focus. On the basis of these details, I need to plan out the content for the blog. But doing it manually for each of the business requirement for different varieties of blogs, topics, audience, etc. is definitely a time-consuming task. Therefore, I have decided to automate it with the help of my AI agent, that is OpenAI I'm using over here, and Pabbly Connect. So what I'm going to do, every time I'm going to receive new requests for the blog content from my clients, the details which they want is going to be added in this spreadsheet. And as soon as the details are going to be added, such as their keywords, their target audience, their tone, etc., then automatically with the help of AI agent, the content for the blog is going to be generated in the desired points in the correct format, and automatically the generated content is going to be uploaded then in a separate Google document. As soon as the Google document will be created, then automatically it will be uploaded as a PDF in my Google Drive, which is already shared with my team members. So as soon as the PDF will be uploaded in this Google Drive, my team will be able to review the document, and after reviewing and making the necessary changes if the team wants, the blog is going to be then published on the websites of the clients and customers. All right. So this is my entire objective. This is a long process, and in order to automate it, we will have to build the connection between all the applications such as our Google Sheets, our AI agent, Google Docs, and Google Drive. And we are going to integrate all these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect without any coding and programming skills. So let's get started quickly. So this is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user like me, just click on sign in to log into your account directly. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations for your business according to your choice. Now, as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On this dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this on the same dashboard. Now, to create a new workflow, we are going to click on this blue button with the name as Create Workflow. As we have done that, a dialog box is open in front of us, as we can see. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Use an AI agent for automated blog content planning and scheduling with Pabbly. After giving the name to my workflow, now I am going to select the folder in which I want to save it. So you can see I have a list of folders over here on my dashboard. Among these folders, I'm going to select this AI automation folder, as the automation which I'm going to create currently is related to AI, and I have a separate folder for all the automations related to AI. After selecting the folder, now I'm going to click on create. So my workflow is going to be saved in the folder which I have decided. Over here, you can see that we are going to go towards a new screen. A new screen contains a blank workflow, which we have to fill up in order to completely set up this automation. And over here, we have trigger and action. These are two extremely important windows. Basically, we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. Here, the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose here I want that every time I'm going to receive a new blog request from my client and a new row is going to be added in my Google Sheets, then automatically on the basis of the details of the client's requirements related to the blog, a blog content should be generated in the systematic document format with the help of my AI agent, that is OpenAI. So for that, here let's suppose I'm going to take Google Sheets in trigger and OpenAI as my AI agent in my action step. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when a new row is going to be added along with the details of a new blog request in Google Sheets, then only according to those details, the blog content in the systematic format is going to be generated with the help of AI agent, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating this automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us quickly select our trigger application over here. So here, as I told you, the trigger application will be Google Sheets. In place of Google Sheets, if you are using any other spreadsheet or database, you can select that as well over here in your trigger application. Now we have to select the trigger event. That means on the happening of its specific event in Google Sheets, you want to capture the response and start your workflow. So here we have to select new or updated spreadsheet row. This means when a new row will be added in our Google Sheets, then the workflow should start every time and the response should be captured instantly. So you can see for that we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. So basically we need to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. How we are going to do that? By simply inserting the webhook URL inside our Google Sheets by following the given steps carefully. As we will do that, then the webhook URL is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new row which is added in Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL, and then do not worry, I am going to show you each and every step. So first of all, I will take you towards my Google Sheets, and over here you can see that this is the spreadsheet which I am using for blog content planning and for the request of my clients. So it contains date, topic, keyword which the client has submitted. We have the target audience of the client's business, then we have the tone of the blog format and the notes to be focused on. According to these details only, we have to generate the blogs every time that we are going to provide these inputs to our AI agent. Alright, before that we have to build the connection between this spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect so that every time a new row will be added along with these new details of new blogs request, automatically the data should be sent towards Pabbly Connect and the workflow should instantly start. For that, let's go towards extensions from top. Here we have the option of add-ons and we can see the option of get add-ons. So we have to select it. It will take us towards Google Workspace Marketplace where we need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. So basically Pabbly Connect webhook is the extension, or we can say it is the add-on which we need to install in Google Sheets to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I have already installed the add-on, so I'm going to cross it. Once you will install the add-on for the very first time, you also have to refresh the spreadsheet. Then only you will be able to find the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks under extensions. As I can find the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks, let's go towards initial setup. So basically we have to do an initial setup in which we have to enter two details. Now, in initial setup, we have to provide webhook URL and the trigger column. We have already copied the webhook URL from Pabbly Connect, so we just have to paste it over here like this in the webhook URL field. The next is the trigger column. Now what is this? The concept of trigger column says that when a new row is going to be added in your spreadsheet up till a specific column, then entire row should be sent towards Pabbly Connect. So you have to decide a specific column that will be known as a trigger column, that whenever a new row will be added in your spreadsheet up till that column which you have decided, instantly the row will be sent. So here you can see that in my spreadsheet I have the columns up till F. F is the column for notes that is to be focused on the blog content generation. Now, when a new row is going to be added in my spreadsheet, it will not be sent towards Pabbly Connect until it will be added up till F column. So when the F column will be filled, then the response is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So in this way, you have to decide a trigger column according to the details which you have in your spreadsheet according to your columns, and you have to enter it over here. As I have entered F as my trigger column, now I'm going to click on send test. So to send the response of the second row towards Pabbly Connect. As the test data is sent successfully, let's submit the initial setup. As the initial setup is configured successfully, let's click on cross and I will take you back towards Pabbly Connect. You can see that automatically and instantly the response is already captured over here inside Pabbly Connect. So we have received all the details from the spreadsheet. Let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have received the trigger column which we have decided. Then we have the topic of the keyword on which we need to generate the blog. We have the tone of the blog that should be there. There we have the target audience of the business. Then we have the spreadsheet name, the spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index. That means the number of row which we have received in the response from Google Sheets. So we have number of row as 2. So that row index is 2. Then we have the notes to be focused on, we have the format and the date. So all these details are exactly the same which we have in our spreadsheet. This means a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is built. Now, here we want that every time we are going to add a new row over here in this spreadsheet up till our trigger column, we do not have to do anything manually. The data should be keep on sending automatically towards Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to do one more thing. We have to once again go back towards extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and we have to click on this send on event button. As we have done that, we have made sure that every time now a new row will be added in our spreadsheet, the data will be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect. So let's move forward now. After building the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect successfully, our objective is to generate the content for the blog, basically a rough content in the format of the document to be directly added in the Google Docs. Okay, so here for that we are going to use our AI agent. My AI agent is OpenAI. So I'm going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. So let's select OpenAI as our action application. If you are using any other AI agent for any other AI application to generate your content, you can just select that as well over here in your action step. After selecting the action application, now we have to select the action event that what you want to do in OpenAI. I want to use ChatGPT to generate my content, so I have selected ChatGPT over here. Now we are going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. Before building this connection, you can see I am already logged into my OpenAI platform. You also have to keep in mind whichever application you're connecting with Pabbly Connect, already you should keep logged into that application, because then the process of your connection of that application with Pabbly Connect is going to become simple and easier. Now, to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect, we have two options over here, as you can see: add new connection and select existing connection. So in case if you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that quickly. To create a new connection, you have to provide a token. So how you're going to get this token? To get the token, you must keep logging to your OpenAI account. When you will click on this hyperlink, it will redirect you towards the API key page from where you can generate the token and paste it over here. Okay, and then when you click on save, your connection will be built. Now, I already have an existing connection with OpenAI, so I'm going to go with it. Now, as the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect is built successfully, we have to move forward. We have to first of all select the model by using which we want to generate the content. So you have multiple options, multiple models in ChatGPT. You can select any of them according to your choice and requirements. Here I am going to select GPT-4o Mini. Now we have to go towards the highlight step of this automation, that is prompt. Prompt is very important step, as this is the command which we need to provide to our AI agent that what we actually wanted to do for us. In my case here, as a digital marketer, my business is to generate the content for the blogs according to the request of my clients for their websites. So here I have to provide all the necessary details as prompt to my ChatGPT. And then I will have to ask it that I want a blog content on this particular title, on this particular details which I have received from Google Sheets. Also, I will have to provide the details that what kind of content I actually want, what all details I want to be included in my content, as well as all the details which I do not want as well. So your prompt should be on point, clear, and containing each and every instruction which you want in your content. So here my prompt will be: you are an expert content strategist and blog writer. First of all, I have provided the role which my AI agent need to perform. My business is a digital marketing agency that manages blog content planning and scheduling for clients in various industries. I use automation tools like Pabbly Connect and an AI agent to streamline blog creation workflows. I have also provided the details regarding my business, that what kind of business I have and what is the requirement for this content generation. Okay. Why I have given the detail of my business? So that I can get the content according to my requirements, according to each and every need which my business have. Okay, the goal is to generate high quality blog posts based on topics submitted by clients. I'm again and again providing the details so that I can get high quality content based on my clients' requirements. So here I've also provided that I'm creating the content for my clients. These posts will be automatically added to Google Docs for scheduling and publishing. Please write a detailed, well-structured blog post using the input details below. The content should be SEO friendly, clear, and tailored to be specified audience. I've also provided that because I want to publish the blogs for my clients on their website, the blog content should be SEO friendly, it should be clear and well structured. In short, the blog includes a compelling blog title. It should include a title, an engaging introduction, at least 3 well organized sections with relevant subheadings, use H2, H3 format, a conclusion and key takeaways or tips at the end. Avoid using any special characters like these, etc., as the input will be auto-published in Google Docs. As I want to enter the content which is going to be generated with my AI agent directly in my Google Docs, and that too automatically without making any further changes. Therefore, I do not want any extra symbols like this. Here is the topic input. Now I'm going to one by one enter the inputs, the details which we have received from Google Sheets over here so that the blog content could be generated. First of all, the topic keyword. So here I'm going to enter the keyword which we have received from Google Sheets, that is requested by the client. And because we have already received all the details in our Google Sheets in this format, we are not going to enter it manually. We will be simply mapping it. So here you can see that we have the topic keyword. We will directly insert it like this and it is mapped. When we have mapped this keyword from the previous step, it has become dynamic. That means now with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time we are going to receive a new response from Google Sheets when a new row will be added, then the details which we are going to map over here in these fields we are going to automatically replace. Then we have the next target audience. So let's map the target audience as well. Mapping is very important because if we will map the data will become dynamic and then we do not have to change the data again and again. We will just set up the automation. We will sit and relax. Every time a new row will be added, the details will automatically get replaced and the content will be automatically generated. But if we will enter the data manually, it will become static. Now here we have the target audience. Like the rest of the prompt matter, we have entered manually. So it has become static and now it is not going to replace. Therefore, the details which we want should get replaced automatically with every new response should be mapped. Then here we have to enter next is point to be focused, which we have received. Points to be focused as notes. Then the tone of the voice, we have also received that. And done. Now I have also entered begin writing the blog post now. Also please give the title and the content separately in JSON format. So now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. And you can see that here we have received a response. In the response, we have received all the details. We have received the title, affordable, sustainable fashion, style choices that benefit the planet. And here we have received the entire content of the blog. Now directly we are going to insert this content in our Google Docs to be uploaded in Google Drive for the team members to review further. So for that, first of all, let's build the connection between Google Docs and Pabbly Connect. To create a document, first of all, we have to select the action event as create a blank document. Let's click on connect. I've already built the connection between my Google Docs and Pabbly Connect. So currently I'm going to go with existing connection. And over here, we have to provide the document name. I'm going to give different names to my different documents and the name should be on the basis of the title. So we have already received the title of the blog in our earlier response. That's the reason that why I have instructed my AI agent to give the title and the content separately so that I can directly map it. And now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. Here we have received the response. I will take you towards Google Docs and here the blank document is ready. It is automatically created with the same title. Now we are going to insert the generated content in this blank document. That means the blog. Again, we will select Google Docs as our action application and this time we have to select the action event as append a paragraph to a document. Now let's click on connect. Again, I will go with existing connection only. And here we have to provide the document ID. Document ID is already received in our earlier response. We have to make it dynamic so that according to new response, it should get replaced. For that, we need to turn the mapping button on. We have to delete the existing ID from here. And we have to search for the document ID in our earlier response. So I'm going to search for the document ID. Here it is. Let's select it and it is mapped. When we have mapped this document ID, now the next is the inserted text. So first of all, I'm going to map the title. I'm going to put an enter over here and I'm going to then map the entire content. Okay, so as I have mapped the content, now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. It is saying warning, document is required. Again, you can see that I've already mapped the document ID, but it is still saying that the document ID is missing. That is a technical glitch. It might happen in your case as well. So do not worry, just rectify it as I am showing you over here. So I'm going to click on refresh fields. Again, we are going to map the document ID. And that's it. Now let's click on save and send test request button. And as we have done that, the response is captured. I will take you towards my Google Docs, and here you can see that the document is created with the entire content. So now we are going to quickly upload this document in our Google Drive. That will be in the PDF format. So for that, here I'm going to build the connection between Google Drive and Pabbly Connect. Let's select our action application as Google Drive, and here we are going to share a file with anyone. So here we'll select share a file with anyone. With the help of this action step, we are going to get the PDF link of the file and we are going to upload it directly. Now let's click on save. I have already built the connection between my Google Drive and Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to go with existing connection only. Again, I'm going to map the file ID over here that we have received in our earlier response. And let's quickly click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, here it is providing us the response. It is saying that the drive permission is provided to anyone with the link, and also we have received the PDF links over here. So this PDF link we are going to upload in the folder of our Google Drive. I've already created a separate folder with a name as blog content planning. All the content which we are generating from AI agent for the blogs are going to be uploaded over here in the form of PDFs for our team members to review further. So again, we'll select Google Drive as our action application, and here I will be selecting upload a file. Let's click on connect. I will go with my existing connection. We have to provide the URL of the file, and here we have received it in the PDF format. I'm going to directly map the PDF link. Then we have to provide the folder ID. So here how you are going to get the folder ID, you just have to go towards the folder of your Google Drive account in which you want to save your content. And you will just go towards the URL. After coming on the URL section over here, you can see that after folder / this is your folder ID. You will copy it and you will quickly enter it over here like this. We have entered it manually because it is going to be same each time. Then we will quickly map the name of the file over here, and let's click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, the response is captured, and now I'm going to take you towards my Google Drive. You can see that the PDF is uploaded over here. This means our connection is built successfully between all our applications, and this means our automation is successfully created. Now, you can also create this automation for your blog content planning and scheduling automatically with the help of AI agent. We have created this entire process without any coding and programming skills, as you know. So it is very easy to create. You just have to spend 10 or 20 minutes of your day over here for integrating these applications, and your work is done. Further, you will be just sitting and relaxing, and as soon as a new row will be added in your Google Sheets, automatically on the basis of the details, the content for the blog is going to be generated, and also it is going to be converted into documents for you in Google Docs. Also, if you want, you can upload the links in the PDF format in your Google Drive for your team members for further review. I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.